Hello everyone, welcome to biology class. We are in the chapter number 14, ecosystem. We talked about what is the structure and what is the function of an ecosystem. In that we read about a pond ecosystem. We did deal with the productivity, that what is the gross primary productivity, what is the net primary productivity, and what is the importance of these productivity in the different trophic level. Then we talked about decomposers and what are the role of those decomposers in our ecosystem. In last video, we even talked about the energy flow, how this energy flow is unidirectional and how the heat is lost during the each and every trophic level. In this particular topic, what we are going to study is called the ecological pyramids. See, you all have heard of pyramid or even seen a pyramid. From the base, it is very broad, and from the top, it will be apex. So what we are going to do is, we have three kinds of pyramid in the ecosystem: the pyramid of number, pyramid of biomass, pyramid of energy. So we'll be studying what these levels are representing and what is the use of this pyramid in ecosystem. Also we'll be studying what are the limitation of these pyramids. So we'll start the topic by saying that what is an ecological pyramid, or what does it mean, what is the definition of the ecological pyramid. So the expression of food and energy relationship between organisms at different trophic level is called pyramid or ecological pyramid. So in ecological pyramid, what we are doing, we are expressing the relationship. What kind of relationship? The food and energy relationship among the organism. So the food and energy requirement or their relationship among the organism, how it is related, this is what we are going to present or represent in our ecological pyramid. Second part is this relationship, how can you express it? So it is expressed in the number, it is expressed in the biomass, or also it could be expressed in the form of energy. See, these are the numbers. So what you can say is, let's suppose there are like 100 of plants. Then these 100 of plant is eaten by the 50 of the herbivore. These 50 herbivores will be eaten by 10 or 13, the carnivore. So this is called number. Then in mass, if you talk about the kilojoule, that what kind of biomass does a tree contain, what kind of biomass does the carnivores or the primary consumers or tertiary consumers composed of or constitute of, that will be represented in pyramid of biomass. Then the pyramid of energy. As you know, the pyramid energy is universal. From one trophic level to a different trophic level, when the energy moves, it lost some energy in the form of heat, and therefore the pyramid will be always straight. And these pyramid, actually, when you see in the first trophic level, there will be lots of energy, but in the top level, the energy will be reduced. So this is what is about ecological pyramid for energy. So we'll be studying three pyramid. Number one is pyramid of number, number two is pyramid of biomass, and number three is pyramid of energy. Now, in the ecological pyramid, what we are going to represent, the base will be here represented by the producers, and the apex will be represented by the top level consumers. So that is what is to be understood. So we'll start from the first, which is the pyramid of number. So in pyramid of number, you can see the different trophic level. The base is representing the primary producers, then come the primary consumer, then come the secondary consumer, and then the top consumer. So you can see here almost 50 lakh individuals, or 50 lakh plants are there. It got reduced into the around 7 lakh. Then 7 lakh got reduced into the 3 lakhs. And then only 3. So top consumer, if you see, only 3 are there. So let's try to understand this pyramid of number with an example. So in a terrestrial ecosystem, let's suppose 50 lakhs plants are there, which is eaten by the 7 lakhs of the primary herbivores or primary consumers. They could be deer or rabbit or anything. Then there will be secondary consumer whose number is little lesser than the primary consumer, that is 3 lakh. So these can be wolf or any other organism which will feed on the primary herbivore. And next is the top carnivores. Top carnivores, you can take example for a tiger or a lion or a man. So they are in the top carnivores. So what this pyramid of number represent? This pyramid of number is representing that the primary producers are high in number and the top level consumers will be lower in number. So this is what is the representation of pyramid of number. So if you see at a glance, it sees a upright, that always the pyramid of number will be always straight, means the primary producers are high in number and top consumers are low in number. But I'll tell you one thing over here. You take an example of a tree. Now many, like lakhs of the insects are present on the tree, which is actually feeding on the tree. So tree is only one. So many insects are there. Let's suppose lakhs of insects are there. Then again some birds are there which are eating those insects. Then there are bigger birds are there which are eating those smaller birds. So the question arises, this is also a pyramid of number, but will this be a straight line? Let's try to find out. So what did I say? I said there is a tree. So let's suppose this is my primary producer. This is a tree, only one in number. Then tree is eaten by the lakhs of, there will be lakhs of insects which is present on the tree. So these are my primary consumers. This is primary producer, primary consumer. Then there will be some birds which are feeding on those insects, and then there will be some larger birds. So the question is this pyramid upright? On one tree so many different levels are there. So the pyramid of number, what I mean to tell here is, normally in a terrestrial system the pyramid of number is straight, but it is not always straight. Please read your question very thoroughly when writing the exam, like what kind of examples are they giving. So if it is a correct case or whatever case it is, the pyramid of number can be upright, it can be inverse also. So inverted also, that we have to keep in our mind. Next is pyramid of biomass. Biomass is the dry weight and the wet weight of the particular organism in a tropic level at a certain time. So here you can see the primary producers is having the biomass in 800 around, and the top consumers is having in 1.5. So primary producers have lots of biomass and the top consumer will have lesser biomass. So that is what is representing the pyramid of biomass. But in aquatic system, you can see the pyramid of biomass is inverted. Why? Because here primary producers are phytoplanktons. So phytoplanktons are very less in number, but these insect or zooplanktons are very high in number. So less in number primary producers are getting feed on by primary consumers, which is a very large number. So the pyramid of biomass can also be inverted as well as straight. So check on the numbers which is given in the question, and thinking on that you just make your pyramid, like it should be inverted or it should be straight. So both the pyramid of number and pyramid of biomass can be straight, it can be inverted. So we have to remember each the cases in our mind. Now we'll come to the third pyramid, which is pyramid of energy. Now as I told you, the pyramid of energy is always upright. Why? Because energy is unidirectional. From primary producer will go to the top consumer. The primary producer will have more energy and the top consumer will have less energy. So you can see the primary producer 10,000 kilojoule, primary consumer 1000 joule, secondary consumer 100 joule, top consumer 10 joule. So what is happening here? In every tropic level, 10% of the energy is reduced or it is thrown away or in the form of heat. So that is what is called the pyramid of energy. So pyramid of energy is always upright. There is no exception to it. So this you have to remember. That pyramid of biomass and number can be inverted, can be straight, but pyramid of energy is always straight, always upright. Now there are different limitations. There are some limitation of this pyramid that we'll see. First of all, here all the organisms in the tropic level is not considered. We do not take all the organisms. Like let's suppose if we talk about the primary producer, we are just taking tree. We are not considering all the grasses, bryophyta, pteridophyta, gymnosperm. We are not taking all the organism under the tropic level. That is the first limitation. Second limitation is the tropic level represents the functional level, not the species level. What does it mean? So there are the one example like sparrow. So sparrow sometimes it feeds on fruits. So it will act as primary consumer. But sometimes it will feed on insect. Then it will become secondary consumer. So same sparrow can have a place in primary consumer also and secondary consumer also. So that is not undertaken in the pyramid of this ecosystem. Next limitation is that species belonging to two and more. That is what the sparrow I talked about. Next is assume same food chain. Means the pyramid of ecosystem is actually is thinking or taking in consideration about the food chain. It is not talking about the food web. Means we have a restricted, like this will be eaten by this only. But this is not at all possible in the natural environment. So the food web is not undertaking in this kind of ecological pyramid. So that is also one of the limitation. Next limitation is saprophytes, the decomposers. They were not included in the pyramid of ecosystem. So that is one more limitation. This is all about the ecosystem or ecological pyramid. So we'll just revise it one. What is the ecological pyramid? It is a representation of the food, the biomass or the energy among the organism at different trophic level. Now this pyramid will have the base. The base will represent the primary producer and the apex will be representing the top carnivores or top consumers. Here, in case of pyramid of number, it can be upright, it can be inverted depending on the given information. So next is pyramid of biomass. Similarly, the pyramid of biomass can be upright, can be inverted depending on the condition which is given. But the last, which is the pyramid of energy, it will be always upright because energy is unidirectional. It will not come down from top carnivores to the primary producer. It will be always upright. The energy will move from the primary producer to the top carnivore, to the top consumer. Then there are different limitations we talked about. There are certain organisms which are present at 2 and more than 2 trophic level. They are not considered. Even all the species in that particular area also are not included. Then food web is not included over here. Also saprophytes are not given place in the pyramid. So these all are the limitations. This is all about the ecological pyramid. In case of doubt, do write me in the comments, and thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day.